Hello and welcome back to Cage O Bingo, where we play custom Nicolas Cage themed bingo as we watch Nicolas Cage movies. I'm Derek, that's Ryan.
Yeah, and this is for episode 67, Deadfall, which is a relatively unknown Nick Cage movie that is ridiculous. Go listen to our episode for it if it's available to you on your app of choosing. But yeah, lots of squares on this one.
Lots of squares.
Um, so here's my board, and you can see, boom, right down the middle, our first bingo.
So this is the funniest fucking thing, man.
You also got a bingo.
In the same direction.
Yeah.
We have
We don't
different
use the same
cards.
bingo cards. Yeah.
No, we always have different cards. They're regenerated every week, and I alternate who because they generate next to each other. So every time I alternate who gets the left card and who gets the right card, I try and
Yeah.
keep it mixed up to keep it fair. And we both got our first bingo on the same episode in the same column.
Yeah, which is not really surprising if you've watched, well, the column is, but
Yeah.
us both getting a bingo is not surprising based on the movie. It literally had everything that well, not everything, but it had a huge amount of things that are very common in Nick Cage movies. So yeah, let's go through them now.
Let's do it.
Um, Nudity, boom. Nick smokes, drinks, does drugs. Nick uses a melee weapon. Nick has facial hair. Nick dies by the end. Nick has a weird accent. Nick is a current or former criminal. Nick plays an asshole. Woman on top sex. Dry swallowing. Nick speaks a language other than French because he speaks other
Other
than
than English,
yeah, he speaks French a little bit at one point talking about champagne. He says
hmm
like three words.
I forgot about that. Yeah,
But yeah,
and then casual discrimination.
casual discrimination. Yeah, that one we didn't really need that one, but it
I
does
did
help.
though.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah,
I did, and we had a discussion about it on the episode to see if we were going to check it off, and I
right.
did have some skin in
We
the
did not
game.
check it off, but we should have for sure. We agreed on that.
Yeah. So Ryan, you get your bingo with nudity, using a melee weapon, the free space, the weird accent, and dry swallowing.
Yes.
And what's crazy about it is I get the free space too, but the other four are different. I got it for casual discrimination, facial hair, woman on top sex, and Nick playing an asshole.
Nice. So you did not have the bingo until we did the episode because of the woman on top sex that you missed.
Yep. Hmm.
And then so you didn't know until
I
just
did.
like 5 minutes or like a half
I
an hour ago
yeah.
that you got a bingo.
I found out during the episode and I had to like mask my excitement.
Okay, so now I want you to edit that moment into this video and show like the moment you realized you got a bingo so that people can view it.
I'll see if I can
Insert
remember to do
here
that.
right now.
I'll see if
Boom.
I can remember that. But
All right.
so many squares, man. I mean, I'm two away in multiple other directions, you
Yeah,
know, and
same.
you're one away a couple in at least one other direction. So I
Yeah.
mean, this was a lot of squares. It might have been our most squares.
I don't know. We've had some with a lot of squares before, but this one it could be. But if it is, it isn't by much. But yeah, this is definitely our first bingos.
And
So
he wasn't even the lead. Could you
I
imagine if he had
know,
been the lead?
I know. We would have gotten a lot. I'm actually surprised he didn't dance or
No.
casually murder anybody. Honestly,
Both of those, I really expected both of those things to happen. And shooting a gun. I really
shooting a
expected those
gun,
things to
wearing
happen.
glasses, like we've talked about sunglasses before, but
Hmm.
yeah, there's a lot on here that could have easily,
It's pretty
yeah.
great.
Anyway,
I'm just really happy that we finally got there and we
that's
got there
right.
at the same time together. I
Right.
mean, it's
We've
perfect.
reached climax at the exact same time. That never happens. It never
Never
happens.
happens.
But I'm just so
Well,
glad it
man,
happened with you, Derek.
me too, buddy. Me too.
Yes, we've climaxed together.
All right. Well, hey, to find out all of our thoughts on Deadfall and this whole where all these squares come from, you can go to comingofcage.com. You can subscribe to Coming of Cage at your podcast app of choice. You can watch us on the Dorico Studios YouTube channel, whatever you need. I'm Derek. That's Ryan.
What's all climax?